The presidential election, 50 days until your voice, your vote, and the race has tightened up again. Take a look. Last week, the president was riding a post-convention bounce, 7 points ahead of Governor Mitt Romney. But this week, the two men are neck and neck once again. And tonight, the Romney camp is said to be engineering a reboot, as there is also a developing story about a new tape of the governor at a private event. And ABC's David Muir is here with all the details from the Romney camp. David.
Two big developments, Diane, and more on that video in just a moment. But as you mentioned, the campaign hoping to sort of reintroduce Romney, promising more specifics amid criticism from members of their own party and now reports of tension within their own campaign.
My plan is to help the middle class.
Call it a Romney reset, a new ad, a new tone, and a direct appeal.
You gotta cut the deficit. You've got to stop spending more money than we take in.
And today, as Romney spoke to the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce,
over 2 million more Hispanics are living in poverty today than the day President Obama took office.
His campaign was promising more specifics after withering criticism from within their own party that the campaign has been too vague. One of Romney's top strategists arguing this new promise is about timing, not tumult.
The timing is right at this moment to reinforce the specifics, highlight some of the specific reinforce of the Romney plan. Specifics.
But in a new interview that aired today, Romney's running mate Paul Ryan was asked for specifics on Romney's tax plan, which of those tax loopholes they plan to close to pay for the tax plan.
Is there a reason you guys aren't naming specific tax loopholes?
Yes, because we want to get it done. And we have to be able to work with Congress on those details on how to fill it in.
And in the middle of it all, reports of finger-pointing now inside the campaign. ABC News confirming the discord first reported by Politico.
I accept your nomination for President of the United States.
That days before Romney's biggest speech, that primetime moment, there were several drafts of the speech ordered, several different speechwriters, and then nearly all of it thrown out. Romney and Chief Strategist Stu Stevens crafting what America heard at that convention and what voters didn't, leaving the troops in Afghanistan out. That advisor telling me speeches go through a lot of editing, and when asked if he could put Afghanistan back in if he could, I just don't think that way. I don't think it would matter one vote.
And David is here because now there are a lot of questions about a new tape that has surfaced, a videotape?
Yes, today, Diane, as you know, Mother Jones posting clips of what they say is Mitt Romney at a fundraiser talking about the kind of voters who would vote for the president no matter what. Romney saying, "I'll never convince them," talking about the people who he does have to convince instead. The campaign responding moments ago saying Mitt Romney wants to help all Americans struggling in the Obama economy. The Obama campaign also reacting, Diane, saying it's shocking that a candidate for president of the United States would go behind closed doors, declare to a group of wealthy donors that half the American people view themselves as victims. This tape is going to get a lot of attention in the next 24 hours.
And we will be doing our own checking and covering of it carefully. Thank you so much, David.